Constantly see this comment. Well, you're single because you disregarded all the good guys in the past because of your high standards. I am not sure where we went wrong and like we didn't explain that well or something. That is the point of high standards, actually, to keep people that don't fit you and that don't provide what you're looking for away from you. The point of having high standards is not to get married as fast as possible. Like, that's actually the opposite. So yeah, I know that I keep a lot of people away from me. I understand that and I am fine with that.
For now, you're fine with that for now, but as you get older, things tend to change. But let's continue.
Like, some people cannot just comprehend that there are women that are single by choice, like they're comfortable single. And I am not even single for that long, and I get those questions like, give me a break, what? The point of high standards and women with high standards is we are fine single. Like, most of us with high standards, we provide all that life for ourselves. Like, we can afford everything that we're asking for 100%. Most of the time we already have what we're asking for. I already have a provider mindset myself, so I will not date a person without it. So yeah, high standards keep me single for now. That is great. They're doing their job. Amazing.
Many women like this rather chase a lottery ticket, 1 in a million man, when she's not a 1 in a million woman. So it's not really about the high standards, but it's really about how the high standards affect a woman's mindset that thinks like this, right? She thinks that she's settling for a normal guy. It's like, imagine not working a job because you think you may hit the lottery. You're about to hit the jackpot. That's similar to how these women are thinking, right? Getting a good paying job is beneath them because in their mind, they can hit the lottery any day now.
Passport bros are just men who participate in check tourism, intimacy tourism. Men who are passport bros say they can't get femininity, but what they really mean is subservience and an inability to leave, due to majority of the time going to poorer countries and seeking out women who specifically have less access to funds. You and Jeffrey Epstein have more in common than I think even you would like to admit.
It just really makes me, when I hear this, it just makes me think that they really need to travel more or meet different cultures more. Many of these types of women love to point to women overseas in poor countries. Like, the only women that are coming here to America are poor. And that's just not true. Let's face it, a lot of these women who are coming to America from other countries are doing a lot better or just as good as the average woman here. But let's not get it twisted. You know, a lot of them are just as educated or more educated. A lot of them are earning just as much or more. So when they come to America, they're not playing games. And see, these women want to flip it and frame it like men who seek women overseas or non-US women are some low-key predators, you know what I mean? Stalk and prey and just looking to control everything. And that's just simply not true. A lot of them are willing to work. A lot of them are willing to be right there with you and play their role. That's really what the main difference is.
Who is more easily bored in relationships, men or women?
Women.
If women are more easily bored, why are they more likely to want marriage and commitment?
Status.
If women are strong and independent and don't need no man, why does the pressure of marriage and commitment typically come from women?
They're liars.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
A lot of these women be like, I know my value. Value is what? You're just like every other chick out here. I've seen 1,000 of you. You're selfish. You're entitled. You're sneaky. You're manipulative. What is your value?
Not happy, just leave. No, that's not how men are cut. Men are not women. We're natural fixers. We're built to provide. And a lot of times y'all don't realize that the man is staying through all these things because he actually likes you for you. But a lot of times that seems to go over women's head. Things is not always about happiness. It's going to be ups and downs in a relationship. And a lot of men are cut for that, but a lot of women aren't. And that's the truth. People want to base everything off of happiness when happiness is an emotion. Happiness is not a foundation to base your relationship up. It's going to be ups and downs, guys. And a lot of men understand that. That's why they stick with you through the ups and downs. And damn, and that gets tossed in our face and we be like, damn, if you wasn't happy, you could have just up and left. But that's not how relationships are supposed to work. That's not how it's supposed to go. You're not supposed to just up and leave every time that you're unhappy. It's not going to work like that. If that's the case, you're going to have no solid relationships outside of dating, even friendships in life. Like, how are you going to perceive and pursue through anything that you go through if you just give up on every situation? A lot of times men are sticking through because they see the better half of you. They see the ambition. They see where you can get to. They see the potential a lot of times. That's why they stick it through. They're not just going to give up on you just because it's a hard time and a rough time. They just might want you to be accountable, tweak this or tweak that. Not necessarily change you, but they see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's why a lot of men don't give up. That's why a lot of women end up leaving.
Yeah, man, it's that FOMO, that fear of missing out, especially if they seek that extra soft life. Some women are just in love with the situation, right? In love with being taken care of. So they only loyal to the situation, not the man. So as soon as that situation switches up, unless it's for the better, they looking elsewhere. And I agree, love and commitment, it's not just feeling happy all the time. Literally anybody could do that. The real test comes with the inevitable issues that arise, with everyday life. If you only love someone during the good times, when it's easy, when you're feeling happy, then did you really ever love or value that person in a genuine way? But quickly back to the first clip. I'm just saying, generally speaking, for a woman that looks to get married at some point, if you care about the outcome, then you would understand what guys are saying. You don't have infinite options, and you don't have infinite amount of time. So all those things, along with your standards, it's just simply percentages and numbers. And what we say about numbers, they don't lie. Also, the amount of real options that you think you have is usually overinflated